Okay, if you're interested in online lessons, jeffrobinsongolf.com. Look, one of the biggest killers in this game for everybody is the early release. In other words, what is that? If you get the club up to the top in a good position, as you come down into the ball, you're losing the angles in the back of that trail hand, and shoo, there goes all your power. And then the club will come into the ball and you'll scoop and you'll chicken wing. Very, very frustrating, especially if you don't know what one of the major causes of that is. So I'm going to start off by asking you to think about this. If you are driving, for instance, in your car, and you slam on the brakes and you have books on the back shelf by the window, where are those books going? Probably into your head or into the front windshield. So this is what's happening in the golf swing. People are getting the club up here, they're coming down, they have the club in a pretty decent position right here, but then they're stopping the rotation of their trunk, of their torso. And then this is, you have to have trunk rotation through the ball in order to maintain your angles. This is what helps you hold the proper angles right here. The minute this stops, it's like hitting the brakes in the car. This is the books. They're gonna go right by you. This has got to keep moving, okay? So here's how I suggest you practice this, because you need a feel here. Take one of your golf clubs, you can grip it like this right here, and then you're gonna move it back here. Now we're gonna assume that you're coming in on a good path. At this point right here, the butt end is pointed at the ball, and then as you shift into your lead side, this comes down in here. Now what I like to do is take my hand off, put the pad of it on there, and then from this position here, so I rotated that trunk. Look, I have forward shaft lean right here. The back of my wrist is still maintained, and I can compress the golf ball. And this handle, the end of this grip right here, is moving up and around. We're not doing any of this junk. It's here, and boom, forward shaft lean. That's what you're looking for. This is a great drill to do to get feel. You don't need to go to the golf course to do it. You're not hitting balls. You're just making sure that you're not doing this anymore. And that will go away if you control it by the rotation of your torso and your trunk. Because without that, you can't maintain that. This helps you maintain that. Don't panic. Just do these drills, develop these feels, and you'll start compressing it, hitting it a lot better.